Hi there, this is Matthew Maddock here from photomad.com. This new Nissin flash, the i40 for the Fujifilm X series system, turned up on my doorstep this morning. I have to say it was sent to me for a review, just to be clear, but I haven't really had much communication with the distributor other than to say I was actually interested in reviewing it. And then yesterday I just got an email saying it would come through. They've asked me to say nothing nice about it, so here we go. Let's open it up. I got it this morning, but I've been out all day, so this is the first time I've actually been able to open it. So as I'm opening it, you're seeing it at the same time as me. So first of all, we have a little instruction manual here. Quite simple, but I don't suppose we need a lot for this. And then we have the bag of the flash. A little carabiner in there. Let's get this open. Right, so it comes in this nice little fabric pouch. And inside is the flash. Let's just put that there for the minute and see what else is in here. So there's a little stand there, and it's got a tripod light stand connection on the end there, and something else in here, Stofen style diffuser. Nice little addition. That's it. Okay, the bag, nice quality bag there actually. Now, so it's pretty tiny. That actually feels really, it's plastic, but it actually feels really nice quality. There's I don't know if you can really tell what that's like. There's some good solid clicks on there, and it does pretty much 360 rotation. That's nice. I'm just noticing something sliding out here. So we've got here zoom settings, and oh yes, a little bounce card there integrated into it. It's neat. And another diffuser there, which is tucked into the bottom there. I said this is the first time I've seen it, so I've not really played with one, so it's as much as a surprise what's going to be here as it is to me to you. You can see there we've got the Fujifilm TTL connections. What drew me to this when I saw the pictures were these manual dials, because it seems to really fit with the Fuji system. And on this side we have TTL, so we have plus and minus 2 stops. And on the other side, if it's set to manual, these are the stops from full power down to 11256. And on this side we have TTL mode, A mode, I'm not quite sure what the difference between A and TTL is, manual, slave, right, I'm just reading off the instructions here. That's slave digital, slave film, and there is a built-in video light, which I assume is this here. Now, see what else there is. The battery comes, oh yes. Now I knew it was AA batteries because I had asked about that, but I assumed because of the size it was 2 AAs, but how they've managed to cram 4 AAs in this and the rest of it I don't know, but 4 AAs should give this not only a lot of power but hopefully quite a quick recycling time. Right, I've got some batteries over here. Let's plug them in and see what happens. I assume that's that way. That's that way. You can see here the instructions on which way to put them. Let's hope I got that right. Okay, it's a nice solid door, that actually. Let's turn it on. Oh, can hear the zoom going in and out. I don't know how you actually control the zoom. Okay, So press and hold. Right, something to do with pressing and holding the power button to control the zoom. So I'll have to have a look at that a bit later on, I think. But what I wanted to do was test the recycle time. So if I set it to manual and full power, and how do we actually fire one off as a test? Right, there's no test button. So we can't fire one off as a test, we'll have to put it on the camera. So I'll just turn it off while I put it on the camera because I don't want to damage anything. Let's pop it on the camera, let's get rid of all these things. Turn the camera on, power on with the flash. Now, right, so I've got the 18 to 55 lens on here, and I can hear it as I zoom in and out. You can actually see it there, zooming in and out. Right, so let's just check that the flash is on here. Let's try and fire one off. Okay, that's on full power. So let's put something there so the camera focuses. So that seems to be about, that's too quick for it. Right, let's have a look, because you can look at the light here, how quickly it recycles. Recycling, and ready. It's not super fast, but for a tiny little flash it's not bad at all. That is a full power recycle, I have to say. So if we turn it down to say a quarter, let's try that. Right, so it stays powered up. See how many shots I can get before it gives up. What was that, 4 or 5 shots? That's pretty good. That's as continuous as it's going to get on quarter power. Let's just try half power. Yeah, there you go. That's half power recycle. Okay. And on, so let's just randomly pick one 30-second. I guess that's going to be pretty instant. Yep, so that's quite impressive. Right, we'll put it on TTR mode and we'll shoot this and see what comes out. As you can see, it's exposed it pretty well there. Okay, just going to check that video light and see what happens when I turn that video light on. There you go. Right, let me just turn off my own video light here. That's the power of the video light. It's not incredibly bright, but it would probably do it a push. You can see the light on there. Okay, so what else is there? We've got the Stofen style, just that way up, diffuser on there, which that's it, just clips nicely onto the end. I'll take it off again so we can see it. And there you have it. A really neat little compact flash, and finally we've got some third-party support for Fujifilm X series. I understand this will work on all of the X series Fujifilm cameras, so everything from an X100 to the X-T1 and all in between. Right, I'm really impressed actually. It feels weighty, but it's small, so it easily fit in a compact bag, which is perfect, just what you want for the X series. With Fujifilm we have the EF20, but it's not the best flash in the world, and it uses 2 AA batteries, and it recycles quite slowly. We have the EFX20, which is very slow at recycling, and it's fixed position straightforward flash, so you can't bounce it as you can with this. And we have the EF42, which is more It's very, very slightly more powerful than this, but barely. I guess this is, since it's the i40, it's got a guide number of 40. And but the EF42 is significantly larger, and to be honest, it's not the best quality flash in the world. Right, I'll leave you with that, and thank you for listening. Hope it was useful. Bye now.